Hello, everyone. This is Direwolf20, and welcome to episode 49 of Direwolf20 Server Play Series. Hanging out at the moment, I believe Blue is here, and T-Love is here, and people are hanging out, and everybody's chilling. What's up, everybody?
What's up? Much.
Nothing. What's up with you?
What's up with you? Well, it seems Bonnie added something new in Tinkers.
Really?
Yeah, you want to come check it out?
I do in a moment, but first I need to deal with the amount of seeds that we're getting.
Oh, yay.
We're not getting enough. So, I'm making changes to our farm a little bit.
Okay. My contributors. Oh my goodness, the lag. Oh, I can't wait till we move.
So I'm making a ritual of the Green Grove underneath our farm.
Okay.
So I've added industrial hemp seeds to our farm. And they are harvesting. And the seeds are going into this barrel, of which we already have 43, which is nice. But I want it to be faster. So, Y level here, 410, I think, is where I want to put this thing. So, Master Ritual Stone here. That should be cool. Weak activation crystal here. And then I'll throw a lever on it just to stop it as needed. So now if I turn this off, what we should see is the hemp here growing pretty darn quickly. Nice. That actually looks to be working really nicely. All right, cool.
So we're going to accommodate all that extra seed. Ooh. Oh, wow, so that's really going fast. Holy cow. Yes.
And that's with my sigil deactivated. If I activate my Ritual of the Green Grove, it's going to be even faster.
And it's blazing fast. Oh, wow.
So is the farm just harvesting the top part and leaving the bottom intact?
Yeah.
Yep.
So that actually saves you the trouble of replanting.
Right, yeah. So it doesn't need to replant. So the farming station doesn't plant the hemp seeds for me, but when I planted them myself manually, it's harvesting the top and letting them regrow. So I'm guessing it's treating it like sugarcane, kind of?
I think so, yeah.
I'll talk to Crazy and see how he does it, and how it was planned.
Cool. Yeah, I don't know. I know the word iPlantable probably plays a role, but that's about it. That's all I know.
True.
It's a word that's probably involved. But otherwise, I would call that pretty slick. I might want to add a feature where... So what I could do... Inventory checker... Oh, we already have things under here? What's this do? Extract? Okay, cool.
Oh, goodness.
And we've got that on top, right?
Alright, that's fine. Put that up. Oh, goodness.
Mount 32. Mount 100. Do we have more than 100 in here? Yeah, we do. Nice. We already have more than 100. 150. Whew, that's a lot.
That goes really fast. Wow.
Yeah, I was going to say, Daya, are you running speakers?
What?
Are you running on speakers?
Yeah, why?
Because I occasionally hear T-Love echo through you.
Oh. Okay, my bad. I will remedy that in a moment. So what I could do here is... two of these, one of these.
And I'm gonna sadly have to drop the forestry farms for the new base because the forestry farms are just so dirt.
By the way, look, I think you can set up a toggle to mute button for Discord.
Set channel to
Probably
9.
I have one myself, and that should allow you to talk to your chat. I've got my bound to numpad 8, so I basically never hit that.
There we go. So we already have over 200 of these now. That's awesome. Nice. 205. Okay, cool. All right, T-Love, are you at the farm or anywhere nearby?
Yeah, I was at the pea farm.
All right, do you see how fast it's growing right now?
The pea farm or the main farm?
The hemp farm.
Yeah, like it can't even keep up.
All right, did it stop going crazy?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Now, tell me if it starts going crazy again.
Yep, going crazy again.
Nice. So come over here. Should be very obvious how this works.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. And that disables the ritual.
Cool.
Oh, so you're using the ritual as a speed boost, but only conditionally. Nice.
Yeah, so if we have more than 1,000, then, stop speed boosting.
Cool.
I haven't even looked at my stuff recently as it relates to blood magic. Like, I haven't been to my blood magic area in like 20 episodes. But it's apparently still working because I still have infinite LP, so I'll take it. Cool.
I was going to say, if you go all hazy-eyed and flop over, that's when it goes bad.
Yeah, exactly. So then we'll go up here and we'll pop some hemp seeds. Because hemp seeds are better than basic seed than regular seeds. So we'll lock that up. Nice. So we just need to get a little bit of power into here. Because I think we are currently at a position where we've run out of power in here. And that's not an ideal place to be.
Not at all.
No. I think I know what I'll do, though. Oh, did I do that? Derp. So this thing should be charging because of wireless charger.
What exactly?
So this is input. This is output. That's output. Nice. Now our biodiesel generator is running, and we have a net gain. Hooray!
Yay!
Yay, net
That's
gain.
cool. Yeah, net gain is good. So you're running, you're producing. So it just needs a little kickstart, and then it's good. So that's cool. We really need aluminum, by the way. That's something that would be nice, because if we had HV cable, then we'd be in even better shape here.
Right.
Because this seed, when the industrial squeezer and the fermenter both run at the same time, MV cable is not strong enough to power them.
Yeah, I can see the power going up, and then it goes down.
Yeah. And at some point, we'll probably want... Oh, there's that wire. Cool. Our apples and stuff to, like, automatically go in there. So that's neat. Okay, cool. So, alright, now you wanted to show me something new from...
Tinkers, yes.
Yay. Where?
Down in front of the prison. I was just testing it just to give a good look at it.
What is it? A seared furnace?
It's a furnace, yeah. It can do multiple stacks of whatever item you want in there that you want to cook.
Really?
So you can cook meat, stone, whatever that can cook in a furnace, all in stacks in there.
And all powered by lava.
All powered by lava.
So, like, put a stack of 64 in there, and it...
Yep, and it just does it. It won't turn into seared, it'll turn into cobble. I mean, stone.
Neat.
Evil tongues say it's kind of OP.
Food's faster, he says.
Yeah, it's designed for food, as far as I understood him. Or mostly.
We're gonna probably run out of lava soon.
Alright, Bonnie can
Well,
hear
I only
us.
put one bucket in there.
He's listening in on TLO stream, I believe.
I found lava. I'm getting more buckets. Neat. So, like, it's a multi-block, I guess? So, like, the bigger you make it, the more slots
Yep.
it has?
Exactly. It's a little different, though, compared to the smeltery, because it has to be in block form. Like, you can't do it like the smeltery is, where it's like these blocks on the side can't be gone. They have to be there.
Okay.
Like the ones at the bottom where it has to be like the bottom and then like no corners and stuff. That has to be.
Right.
It has to. It basically has to be a cube, and then you put on top. You put slabs on top or stairs, I think.
Cool.
Yep, stairs work.
And then where's the output go? Does it just stay in the slot?
It just stays in slot. Watch it go.
So now what if there was a secondary crafting? Would it start cooking the second version?
Yeah, it'll keep going.
I assume
neat.
so, yes.
Oh, cool.
See, there it is.
Item is finished smelting. Maybe it doesn't keep going.
I don't know. It should stop, right? Oh, if there's like a secondary like stone thing.
Yeah. It
Oh,
looks
no.
like it actually stops, because that's kind of cool.
So yeah, I was just testing that over here because I didn't want to like set up anywhere. I just wanted to test it.
Okay. How's the new base coming along?
It's I would say 99% finished. So if you want to show it off, we can.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Well, let me get some sugarcane first, and then we'll talk.
Well, I got to give you the perms to get over here because there's a certain someone who's been trying to get over here, but it won't let. I won't let him.
Oh yeah.
All right, now you can come. You should be able to see it.
All right. I'll be there in a sec. So, what's it called again? The Forbidden Kingdom?
The Forbidden Kingdom.
Okay. Teleporting across. Fancy. So, where should I go from here?
You should look behind the tower.
Behind the tower. Ooh, look at this castle. This is cool.
This is the Dire Keep.
Nice. I like it.
Like I said, it's still a little ways away from almost finishing, but it's pretty much finished.
I'm just inside the main floor. That's
Yeah,
cool.
there's gonna be a first floor. Then up here is gonna be the second floor. Then there's gonna be a ladder that goes up to these little entrances,
Right?
and then you can walk up in here. Pretty cool. I haven't figured out how I want to get up to the next floor, but I think I'm gonna have like a little pole, a little ladder.
Very fancy. I like it. Immersive
Yeah,
engineering
still-
lanterns. That's cool.
Yeah. And then a lot of this is basically chisel and bits. There's barely any vanilla going on in here besides the actual build style.
Cool.
Yeah, this is going to be basically the main build that's going to have all the things we need in it. And anything that we have elsewhere is going to be very minimal with Ender IO conduits. I don't want to spread conduits across places anymore.
Yeah, no. Like, we should do dimensional transceivers when and if possible.
Yep, pretty much. Like I'll probably have like a IE wind farm just to see how that works, and
Right.
Yeah.
That's
and
cool.
then just connect it with the transceiver. But yeah, this is going to be the main base for things. And if you need more space, luckily I put it on this hill for us to have basements.
Nice. I
So
approve,
you can
sir.
do all the things you need there, and I'll just prettify it.
All right. Cool. So you tell me when it's time to move.
Yeah, I think I would be able to finish today.
Really?
Hopefully, and then you can start moving things how you want it. Like, we'll probably need to get a new item system because the current item system is just way too inefficient now because we have so much stuff. So we're definitely going to have to get to the RF tool storage style stuff.
That's fair enough.
And
We
I
can
guess
make that happen.
drawers. Yeah.
That's definitely going to be doable. Nice. We have lots of power now. So we just need to get industrial hemp seeds into here. And apples, of course, but... Or potatoes. Potatoes also work. Cool. Alright, we will come back in a minute. I think I'm going to have to come up with a plan for what's next, because I want to make sure that we're doing everything in a good and intelligent way. So we'll be right back. Alright guys, we're back. I just did a little something. I did configure a power monitor here to monitor how much power is in this block before turning on the diesel generator, because what I determined after talking to Blue is the diesel generator will run at full power regardless of how much power it needs to supply. So basically, if we're using like 100 RF a tick, the generator is going to kick itself on and use a full amount of fuel and produce 4096 RF a tick. And so like, 3,900 RF a tick will go to waste. So by turning it on when needed, we're going to conserve fuel, which I think is probably a smart move on our part. And as a result of conserving fuel, we'll also be conserving seeds and apples. So just added this real simple power monitor, emits redstone signal at 50 and 70. I'll probably make it 75. And then it taps into there. So by the way, I don't know if you guys picked up on it when we were talking about it before, but in the event, so this thing by default just runs, but you can hit it with a hammer on the redstone signal and it'll invert it, so it requires a redstone signal to run, which is what I've just done. So now it requires a redstone signal to run, and when we get above 75%, it should shut itself off. Sweet.
Fantastic.
I like that. There we go, and it stopped, and now it's draining. Cool. So we're building up a supply of biodiesel, basically. So we're going to need even more seeds. I'm just trying to make sure that we're getting a net gain in terms of seeds and resources and such.
Well, having all that energy flowing over there won't bother us sending up awesome things over here.
Cool. All right, we'll be back in a minute, guys. So, T-Love, I have something I want to do.
All right, tell me.
I would like to make dimensions.
What kind of dimensions?
Well, we were quarrying in Wild's dimension, but I don't think he's been on for a while, so now it's out of power.
So we got to get started on our own?
I think that that would be wise.
I'm down for that.
You agree?
Very much.
All right, so let's do some dimension making. So we're going to want some of these things. So we're going to want a dimensional inscriber. check. We're going to want a dimensional builder, check. And we're going to want a dimension editor probably at some point, but I'll hold on to this. So this is RF Tools dimensions. So there's lots of things, and I don't really know what all has changed. Dimlit workbench? Yeah, we're probably going to want one of these, aren't we? If I remember correctly, we're going to want one of those. Activity probe, dimension inscriber, yeah. And then we're also going to want empty dimension tabs. We're going to want a few of these, because these are what we use to like make dimensions. So some of this stuff is craftable, and I think, I wish McJady were around. Is McJady around?
He's usually hanging around in my chat, but not today.
Okay.
Probably ping him.
Yeah, I'll try and ping him, because I know that like he changed the way that you can craft some of these dimension things. And like, I think he's made it so that you can get absorbers a lot easier. And I just want to see.
That's good.
Yeah. All right, let's come back in a minute. You know what? Maybe he has a book. He does have a book. RF Tools Manual. Let's read a book. That sounds like a good idea. We're not going to read it on camera because that sounds like a bad idea. So we'll come back after.
That could be a good idea.
Yeah, no, I'll read the book.
Okay. And now I want to see
guys.
what this.
We are back. Dun 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 dun. I'm gonna go with the dimension. I'm gonna go up here. I'm gonna put our dimension stuff up in our attic, by the way, Mr. T-Love.
Oh, the attic? You're not gonna put it in the resources area? There's an attic in there with a lot of space.
In the resources area?
Yeah, where the resource mining building. You know,
Yeah.
if we're gonna be mining, like that's a pretty good spot to put the dimension for that.
It requires a lot of power.
Oh, okay, never mind.
So I was gonna put it up here just because we already have power lines running all over the place up here.
Okay.
That sound cool and groovy? I would think so. T-Love's on board with that. He's like, yeah, that sounds groovy, Dyer. That's okay with me. Do I still have? I do. Hey, I said you go in there. Okay, cool. So we'll fix this in a bit, or T-Love will. But we basically want you.
I'm almost done. I have one last thing, which I believe... Oh, no, I don't have one more last thing. I have two more other things.
So we'll want a dimensional inscriber, which is first. Then we'll want dimension builder. And then, I don't know if the dimlet workbench requires power or not. I mean, I guess it does, because it looks like it is taking power. But you guys are just not getting power. So what did I do? What did I do? What's up? You should be getting power here. Why are you not? Do you already have a different form of power? No. Yes. Ah, there's the problem. So this whole line is medium voltage? Okay. I mean, I guess we can send medium voltage power up here. Oh, such a hassle. Do we have a capacitor by chance? Yeah, I could probably make one. This will work as an intermediary. So this will be input and this will be output. That should be groovy. Now we're getting power? Yes. Slowly but surely, but yes. I'll probably want to upgrade that. 1,000 RF a ticket's not going to cut it. Let me come back in a second.
Okay,
Alright guys, just doing a little bit more playing around with stuff. I'm rewiring our attic a little bit, T-Love. Don't mind me.
Oh, I'm minding.
Nah, you don't mind. that's there. So what we're going to want to do is replace these. I really like how you can replace stuff.
Stuff.
The conduits. Yeah, the ability to replace conduits is really cool in my opinion. Like if there's a medium voltage there already, you can just right click a high voltage one and it pops the medium voltage off and puts the high voltage in place.
Exactly. It's pretty nice.
That is very nice, if I do say so myself.
I don't know what you're referring to right now.
The conduits, when you place down regular Endurio conduits, and let's say I want to upgrade my conduits from medium tier to high tier, it will just immediately just replace it instead of you having to take it out and then replacing it.
Oh, that's cool. I did not know they had that.
Yeah, it's very nice. Also, I found out why Crazy Pants told me why we can't use the Wand of Acceleration on Ender.io machines.
Do they block it?
They have a config option for it. There's literally a config like allow tick speed up equals true, and it like allows external mods to speed up ticks.
I like it.
Yeah, that's probably not a bad idea considering like people.
Or you just make it not work at all.
What's that?
Or you just make it not work at all.
That's also an option. You know, I'm totally open to mod developers choosing to do that.
I know, it's a tricky balance situation.
It is, because I mean, I think as long as your machine is smart enough to like obviously use power more as a result, like I don't know, because
you might remember this, Dio, when you played Material Energy.
Yeah.
The one, I think that was Material Energy 4, where you had to use the time torches.
Yeah.
Those time torches, way back in the day, used to be very prone to breaking things because they sped up tile entities.
Correct.
Thankfully, it's a lot more stable these days because mod developers either account for it or just by sheer luck write a code that's stable enough. Right. But you can never know with those things, so it's still an iffy topic.
Man, I need to play with this a little bit because he definitely changed the way building dimensions works. But it looks cool. So I need those parts. So you get these, but so basically you need to go out and find dimlets. So these are all craftable by normal. Okay, I see. I get it. So basically, like, you go out and find dimlets, and then you break them down in here. You deconstruct it, you get the mini components, and then you can use them later to construct new components, and that's cool. So what we're going to want to do is go explore this dimension I just made. So boom. Go, power, go. Creation cost is at 1,000.
Please don't crash and or, spam chat.
I mean, I probably won't do most of those things, but I may create a little bit of tick rate lag for a moment. I'm eating up a lot of power right now, though, and I'm kind of just going to check around to make sure that things are doing what I would expect them to do. So you're maintaining. I hear our generator running, which is what I would expect.
It's loud.
Yeah, I'm eating 20,000 RF a tick, which is exactly what I would expect to be seeing happening.
How are you using that much? Just with the dimension things?
Well, the dimension tab has an internal storage, I think, of 40 million.
Oh my lord, that's quite a bit.
It is indeed, yes. So that's
which brings us back to should big reactors come back?
So this is like actually a really good test of all the power systems that I've been working on the last couple episodes. Is everything going to kick in and do what I want them to do? Because it should store a buffer of about 40 million. So shortly, this thing should stop draining so crazily. Because like these are all, and when we build our new base, T-Love, I am all about making our power a little bit more sane. Because right now our power is all over the place.
Yes. It's everywhere, and that's probably a good source of the lag as well, and also the conduits. So limiting the conduits is definitely something I want to do very much.
Right. So this is ID 25. I didn't give it a name because I'm a derp, but There you have it.
No,
And it's
ID
really only meant to
guide
be a temporary dimension. All right, cool. So now, yes, it stopped draining, and now we have a net gain of power. Cool. So everything kind of worked the way I would have expected it to, which is perfect for me in terms of our power situation. Oh, good. We have lots of hemp seeds. Nice. I'm going to put some things away for the time being. So things are, in fact, working pretty darn well.
Did that?
And therefore,
There is
please,
one,
how
but
are we
it's
for
very bad
apples?
to read.
Apples are getting kind of low. But luckily, we can use potatoes here, too. And we have a large number of potatoes. I think we have, like, 90-something stacks of potatoes. So we're doing all right there. All right, let's go visit our new dimension that we just made. So we have a way home. Boom. And we have this going to ID 25 dial. So I want to fix the matter booster. Transmitter, receiver, booster. Are you getting power? Yeah, you're doing okay. Sweet, that should be fine. Okay, so this should make it so that I don't die on teleport. The receiving end of this thing. Oh, so this is the dimension I just made. Wow. Okay, this is a trippy dimension.
Good
T-Love,
dimension?
you need to come see this dimension.
Okay. Okay, I'm coming. Just give me 1 second.
Like, it's already dialed at our base. You know, just bring your own charged porter with you. This is a dimension of trippiness. Oh, and wear armor.
Wear armor. Okay.
Yeah. Man, this is a weird place. This is so cool. I don't actually know if there would be ores in this world.
What's
I
it
legitimately
called?
don't.
What was it called again? Oh, R2 dimension 25.
Yeah. The Ender
just
inventory
gonna wait
panel.
for
I
that
should
to
make this
go.
at some point. That allows your inventory.
Whoa, what is going
Right.
on here? Oh, wow. Is that bark? No,
It's-
that's just dark wood.
It's dark wood. It's
Why does it
literally a
look like
world
bark,
made out of
though?
dark wood,
Interesting.
right?
That's silverfish right there. Yep, totally. That's silverfish right there.
Yep.
Why is the sky so dark?
Oh
Not
no,
dark
the
for me.
sky is tripping. It's like if I look straight up, it flashes at me like a strobe.
Oh
Really?
wow.
Mine
yeah.
does not do that.
Epilepsy
Oh
warning.
yeah, mine is totally doing that.
Yeah. Let me leave and come back and see if it does it again for me.
For the
No,
record, I'm
my
gonna go
sky
ahead and
looks pretty
say
normal.
you won't find ores here.
I'm gonna assume that I won't, right? Because ores only generate in dirt and stone,
Yeah.
Yup.
I mean, you got some chisel brick here, but that's about it.
right? Okay. So I'm going to.
At least this
undial
one is
that.
not raining meteors.
Well, at least I know I won't
Notice
run
how
out of
it's a
dark
very
wood now.
regular shape. All the mountains
All the
and valleys are like perfectly regular shapes, and they're in a checkered pattern as well. It's like someone had fun with sine curves.
Wonder if I just lost all that 40 million RF. We'll find out.
Ooh, I had to leave there. Holy wow, that was really weird.
Yeah, I think I lost all that power. Whoops. Yeah, I think I lost all that power. Oh well, I'll live. What I should do... I'm gonna come back in a second here, guys. So in the book, it references a block called the energy extractor that allows you to drain your energy out of your dimlets, but that doesn't seem to exist for real. I don't see anything called energy extractor in JEI.
It might not be ported yet or something.
Yeah, so I have to ask.
This is RF Tools dim, right?
Yes, RF Tools dimensions. So in theory, this has power in it, and it's running. Cool. I'm just going to put it in a chest. I don't want to fill up. It should be fine. And this should be now dimension 6, ID 26, named Dire World 2. Alright, we're going to explore this other dimension. Ready to come home if anything crazy happens.
We will know.
Yes, we will. Alright, this world's a little trippy too.
Good trippy, bad trippy?
I haven't figured it out yet. Can you do me a favor and sleep back home pretty quickly?
As soon as I get on.
Oh boy. So I think it's like
it's
like an islands dimension or something. Looks weird. But we are past the wrapping up point for this episode. So what I'm going to do is poke around a little bit, maybe come back next time and explore some more dimensions. And as long as I can find a dimension that looks like it would be, you know, nice-ish. Oh good, it's daytime here now. This doesn't look like a terrible dimension, but there's not a lot of terrain. We are definitely in some kind of island.
Is it at least stone?
What's that? No, it's like...
Is it at least stone?
It's like 2 or 3 blocks thick of floating islands in a void world. But it's a really cool dimension. Like, it's got, like, a jungle biome and everything. It's pretty neat. All right. Yeah, so what we're going to have to do is wrap up the episode here. But I'm going to fly around a little bit. I don't want to do too much world gen because that lags the server out. So I might do this later when nobody's on. But I want to fly around and try and find those world structures that exist in these dimensions. And see if I can't come up with a good way to get a lot of dimlets and then start creating like a custom dimension that would be useful for mining and quarrying and such. But for now, Direwolf20 signing off. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Take it easy.